What up, guys? It's Steiner.P, aka Stamayo Studio, and welcome to part 4 on how to draw Spider-Man from Marvel Comics. Yeah, here we go again, guys. Here we go. We're gonna put in our signature layer with the blue tint, and we're just gonna use this as a way of adding basically like shadows to like where basically like how light would pretty much shine and not shine. In this case I just use it to pretty much I guess you could say just use it for shadows here and there. So yeah. So what has happened to me for like the past couple of weeks? Well, I came back from a sci-fi convention down in Altoona. It was kind of small, you know, here and there, but you know, I've never been to Altoona. There was a lot of Doctor Who cosplayers there. Surprisingly enough, they actually elected my Dalek piece that I've done in the past. So that was pretty awesome, you know. What else? Actually, I met some cool, I guess you could say like they're famous kind of celebrities. Excuse me. Basically I met this guy. I do not know if many people know if they watch the show called Comic Book Men. There's like this guy. He's like a pop culturalist. His name is Rob Bruce, and he knows like a lot of like old school comics and like their value and stuff on them. So he's also a pretty cool guy. I mean, I went to check out his panel as well, like on, I guess, like how to be like a collector specialist or something, you know, because like if you're gonna be collecting comics, action figures, toys from like the old vintage years, you know, he knows like all the knowledge. I got some insights here and there, because yeah, I like to collect a few things myself, you know. I'm basically a Batman nut. Yeah, I gotta collect things that are like, you know, Batman specialty, you know. I feel now kind of bad. I'm talking about Batman stuff when this is like a Spider-Man tutorial. Only me, I swear. Yeah. And the other celebrity I met while I was over down in Altoona was, I don't know if people seen the movie Clerks. Clerks is like a film made by Kevin Smith. He's a funny director. Basically, the guy I met was Brian O'Halloran. Also a cool guy. I got like a picture taken. I'll either post the pictures up on my DeviantArt, or maybe later on I'll probably do like one of my convention videos here and there. Yeah. Anyway, going back into this. Just adding in shadows here and there on a regular layer. That's basically above the base layer, and you just call it like a tint layer, so that way it pretty much helps bring balance to the piece. Balance, nah, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's pretty much shadows here and there, you know. And what else happened during that weekend? can't really remember. In this case, I'm using the pen tool, which basically it gives you like solid curves here and there. Sometimes I just use the brush to like go in and out. It's very fast and very effective, but it's sometimes not that very effective, because sometimes you might have like a little pixel, like a schmegma, like of like an area that you didn't really like color at all. So because when you color, basically your brush is going like back and forth, and there might be a chance you might mess up like just one little I don't know, like a small area while you're coloring. So yeah, that's why most of the times I guess I would use the pen tool, because it's like 100% coverage, you know, so that way I can get in to all the areas that pretty much need all the shadows. Yep, that's pretty much what I like to do. By the way, I've also been keeping tabs on one of my favorite local events, which is New York Comic Con. I found out that like all the tickets are sold out now, and that kind of like got me a little upset. Because, you know, like I kind of wanted to go for like all 3 days, but they all like sold out like super quick. I do not know if maybe it's like over 100,000 people coming, or maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's someone who's just gonna buy like a buttload of tickets and then they're just gonna scalp them or something. I do not know what's that. But I was still fortunate enough to get me a Friday pass. I'm only going to be going to New York Comic Con for just 1 day. I'm going as a fan. I didn't get accepted this year as an artist, so I decided to, you know, support my peeps who are in the art business, you know? 'Cause that's how I roll. Alright. Yeah. It's like when you're basically drawing Spider-Man, you can't think of, you know, of other stuff like wait, where am I going with this? I just sorry about that, guys. I just blanked out for a second. No, I was saying basically, when you're thinking of like, you know, like comic book superheroes like Spider-Man, you know, you just gotta think New York Comic Con, or even San Diego Comic Con. I would love to go to that one as well. That's awesome. And here's probably like the final segment where I'm gonna add shadows here and there. I find myself using a lot of the blue tint more than the other pink tint. It depends on the piece, like I said. Because Spider-Man's red is already like a very bold, like it's like a very, pretty much like a very dominant color, so you kind of want to give the tint just to, I guess, complement the blue more. Because, you know, Spider-Man is red and blue, so you kind of want a good balance. The red is still going to be like super overwhelmingly, but this helps balance it out a bit, so yeah. Cool. I believe this pretty much, yep. And then what I do from here is I basically just click all the tint layer, make a new layer, and do like an image reverse thing, and then add a fill on the new layer. basically with the same blue. And I'm just gonna delete the excess blue that I just filled in. So that's another reason why I make the gray layer, because it helps, you know, like it just helps like delete the excess stuff. That's actually one thing I probably skipped out on previous lessons. I forgot to mention that, so I apologize. And then I just make a new layer again above that new tint layer where I added the fill, which you could call it tint layer number 2. And then you just fill that in with white and put them both on overlay afterwards. And you could just like shrink down the opacity to either 50 or more or less. And the other tint layer where we added the shadows, you change that to a hue layer, and also on like 50%. And that's pretty much it, guys.